Welcome back, people of Tamriel. This is not Tamriel at all. This is starting. Welcome back, people of Tamriel. This is not Tamriel at all. This is, as it says, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Now, I have acquired this game on my computer, and I will be playing it with an Xbox controller on Cemu. And the controls are the opposite of the controls on the Xbox controller, which is going to make this kind of difficult. We will see. But going to start a new game. And the name is not going to show up when I type it. I apologize if the keyboard's super loud. There we go. Xenocraft 1. I guess that's my name. Yeah, it can't be too long. Clothing type. With that, sure, why not? Oh, these faces, man. Some of these are super comical. Let's go with the first one. Hairstyle. Should we go with like a super comical hairstyle? Or should we go with the like Elvis hairstyle? Look at that. Bald. I think we should go Elvis hairstyle. Yeah, let's go Elvis. Voice. Ah. Yeah, let's go with 18. Skin tone, we're super white. Let's go with slightly, just a little bit more tan than that. That yellow looks green. Is there a way to make that look less green? Let me see if I can get it to match my actual hair color. Seems to be really hard because it's either green or brown. Maybe that. It's close enough. And let's continue, I think. No, clothing color. Gotta go red. Yeah. We're going to go with standard because I do not have. There's my other character. Hunter rank 1 because since I'm not playing this on a Wii U, I can't play online. But here's the opening cutscene. I believe this is the boat we're arriving on. And for some reason the frame rate on all of the cutscenes drops. Usually the frames will drop to 30, but when I'm gaming, like, it stays at a solid 60 the entire time. Because this game is not the hardest to run. He just laughs at his grandson falling in the water. Great. I love how comically large everything is in this universe. And those bones are perfectly clean. I mean, good job, dude. For some reason, the stream still has a delay, and I don't know what's causing it. That dude just stands on top of that place forever. He literally only moves once, and that's at the very beginning of the game. And yes, cats, if you don't know, cats are like sentient to the point of human sentience. They can talk, they can do everything a human can. They're basically slaves, but I think they get paid. Not sure though. And if you can't tell, this is an earthquake. And that's us walking up to these guys. It's the chief and the chief's son. Chief's son has some crazy hair going on. And great. Really? It chooses to crash right now. There we go. Oh great. Let me try that one more time then. This is the first time I've had it crash. This is a software that I have it, a USB helper, current region Europe, because it doesn't like America that much. Capcom made this game. This is the default gear they give you, but you can change it to other things. Once you start playing the game, assuming that it doesn't crash. Here we go, we're back. Morning Hunter, you sleep well? If it's any comfort to you, Moga Village hasn't seen 2 earthquakes in the same day yet, knock on wood. But let's get back up. Welcome, welcome. I'm the chief of this little here community. Nature provided Moga Village with everything we need. The woods and the sea are our castle, and it's a good one. As folk like to say, living here long enough builds sinew and character. But it's not all rainbows and sunshine. Now I've got to share our turbulence, and you can take that literally. You ever heard of the Xenocraft? It's a foul, pernicious, probably, I don't know, sea monster that just decided to move into the neighborhood. With a tyrant like that thrashing about, our hunting fleet to'd be lucky to escape alive, let alone bring back a good haul. At least we won't starve to death. All these blasted earthquakes will sink us first. See, that's our other problem. You felt those tremors? Who knows what's causing them? They need why they started, but the sea is riled up, that's a guarantee. Or riled up. Anyway, we're in over our heads. That's why you came in, kid. The way I see it, Moga Village needs a hunter. Yes, the Xenocraft is mighty, too powerful for any human to tangle with, the way the villagers talk. Bah! Strong is one thing, but invincible is something else. The Xenocraft may be big, but it still has to eat and rest. And one day, just like the rest of us, it has to die. Ha! If I was 30 years younger, I'd go clean its clock myself. But I'm only mortal too, and I'll leave the joy of taming the sea's deadliest foe to the younger generation, you. Speaking of youngins, did you and my son get to talk? Suppose not. The quake yesterday hit afore you and had the chance. What? I don't see Junior around. Well, he couldn't have gotten far. Take a hike around the village and go find him. I almost forgot. Here's our initial payment, Hunter. It's not much, but we got over $1,000. By the way, our village has a brisk trade with the far-off Tanzania. Oh, and you want to pay a visit to the port? Just hop aboard the ferry, dock to the pier. Tanzia's quests really settle your mettle, but trust me, the rewards are worth it. Ask the feline over there to come aboard. He's a capable little fella, so let him handle everything. I'm sure the folks at the port will be happy to see a fresh face too. Swing in whenever you like. So that's basically like online mode, but you can do it offline, so you can get like high rank and stuff. Vivariant Artisan. So you're the hunter I've been hearing about, eh? Got the look of one, you do. Eh? Me? Why, I'm the greatest blacksmith alive. I hammer out the equipment around these parts. Swords that'll slice you in half with a touch. Blowguns I can hit a grain of rice with. What? Oh, you could hit a grain of rice with. Armor to repel giant wyverns. I'm like anything, provided you bring the materials. Gotta be equipped proper before you go venturing into the woods. Oh yeah. And then guild sweetheart gives you quests. Nice to meet ya. I'm your liaison, I guess? To the Hunters Guild. I'll shake your hand, but you'd probably crush it, you brute. Grr. Yeah, just kidding. So basically the guild puts food on your plate by hooking you up with jobs we call quests. All you need is a good license like yours truly, and in no time flat work will pour from all across the land, in theory. See, I heard you were coming and told them to have quest ready for you, and what did they send? Nothing. Zip-da! As you have noticed from the trip over, Mocha Village is pretty far from what you call civilization. Maybe the guild forgot about us, maybe they fired me, perhaps I need to stop talking. Anyway, the quest counter is closed, so go say hello to the village chief. And I already did. She sells fish. Not only that, but my boys are the hunting fleet. I'm sick with worry, I didn't know they made of steel and fire. I'd paddle myself out and rescue them. Anyway, you come back later and have some business. So she's saying like the fishing fleet is not here currently. And sorry if I end up skipping a lot of this dialogue because it's not the best way. Excuse me, hunter person. You want to get into the Mocha Woods? Just cross the bridge. You can come back the same way. So try not to forget where the entrance is. We're supposed to ask permission before we go into the woods. Oh, but I'm not telling you what to do. There's an armory right here if you need equipment. You should go there just like me. Oh yeah. I have the stone I picked up when I heard a hunter was coming. You want it? Here. Phew, you're a lot nicer than I thought. My big brother said you would snap me like a twig, but you're alright. And give me whetstone. So this is our house. We are provided with a house and a cat. A chamberlain. Get it? Chamberlain. Meow 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 meow. Welcome back, boss. I'm the steward of this chamber. So long as you are a Mocha Village guest, I'll protect your things. A word of advice. Hunters who do not save their progress lose everything. To make a point to rest in the bed and save your progress. Spoils brought back can be put in the chest. The item box serves as another purpose. You can change your equipment. I've placed a lamp in your item box. Mozampa to assist with the arrangements of your furnishings as well. If you wish to watch a video you've seen before, just go to the gallery. Download it. Yeah, he's basically the little fourth wall breaker dude. Sure, let's place our mushroom lamp. So this chest, you can store all of your things and change your equipment. I will be rolling with longsword pretty much the whole time because I like longswords a lot better than the other things. And this is Monster Hunter 3, so there's no insect glaive, no any of that stuff. So now we have to find the chief's son, which is in the woods somewhere. Can you hear me? He's just telling you how to play the game. I already know how to play the game. I had Monster Hunter 3 for the Wii. I still do have it. Cutscene. Beautifulness. High resolution. Would be higher if I had a better monitor. That monster on the hill that I'm pointing at, even though there's no camera, is called Naptonoth. You have a stamina gauge, you have a health gauge. I already know all this stuff. So you can gather stuff, which you probably already knew if you're watching this. But you can gather stuff, and there's probabilities on what you'll get, but it's random. There's just a % chance of different things. Herbs are used for making potions. Bugs are used for a bunch of different things. Like, you need bugs to make a lot of stuff. And you can combine items in your chest or like with you. Use the Wii U gamepad to look around, and by that I mean an Xbox One controller, which is what I'm using. You can also change the camera. It's very important. The game starts you out like this, but I like it like this a lot better. There's also sharpness. It's telling me to kill some of those innocent Aptonoths. Right now the sword is not the sharpest in the world. Haha, you remind me of myself when I was much younger. You can carve off of that there, Aptonoth. And murdered its entire family. So, you're a very, very violent person in this game. Murdering all these innocent Aptonoths. But you can get raw meat from them, which you can then cook. And then after cooking it, you can eat it and it'll raise your stamina bar. Unless you burn the meat. If you burn the meat, it'll actually lower your stamina bar. There's also ways to increase your health bar, but they're a lot more expensive than increasing your stamina. Also, when you start quests, you get rations which you can eat, which supposedly taste terrible, but will increase your stamina. And there's the chief's son. And this is our base camp. It's in great shape. It looks like it got burnt, not went through an earthquake. That's just my thoughts. Just a shadow of its former self because of the earthquake. Well, if it ain't my son right in front of you. Go say hi. Great. Yo, dude. Yo, you dropped in Mugger Woods? Sorry we couldn't talk yesterday. Anyways, you probably know who I am by now. I'm Junie, I'm the chief's son. I think his name is Junior. What am I doing here, you might ask? Standing around the rubble? Good question. See, this is our base camp. We need a hunting base. But the earthquake room messed it up. Head back to the village, but first, you got anything I could munch on? I'm hungry. You got raw meat? You should cook it. Wait, he didn't give me a barbecue spit. Did he say to buy a barbecue spit? Oh, he was telling me to go get raw meat. And now he's telling me to head back to the village, I think. Yeah, return to the village. So there are two ways to return to the village. We can either go back the way we came, or... Oh, never mind, we can't do that. Well, what do I do to the map? Shrink map. Huh. We can press the return to map button or not. Deliver. Area 1, the icon shown on the village gate. Yeah, it's just telling you. So this is the good old tutorial mode. Don't worry, it doesn't last too long. After this, there's a lot less reading, and you don't have to listen to me butcher various words and pronunciation. Be surprised I'm in 11th grade. And I read 1,000-page books on the regular, but no, I still can't pronounce anything. So yeah, here we are. And then just press A, which is actually B, because I'm using an Xbox controller. You can also get to the farm if you just head to the left, if you're wondering what that little gate is. This guy always stands on this cube for some reason. Thanks for the meat. I get woozy if I don't eat every couple hours. Burp. You and me are going to get along. We need to fix up the base camp. We need to big new latrines, rebuild the tent, cover the old latrines, delouse the bed. We need resources. We don't go very far into the woods, but that's why we have you. A hunter like you can do stuff. Don't worry, we fixed up the roads. Go gather some resources, will you? Almost forgot I have something here for you. Take this barbecue spit. Now we can cook our own food. So now what do we need? We just need 30 resources. Now you get resources from killing animals. Hey, it's you. Getting by as far in weapons and armor goes? So listen good. I can make new stuff for you. I can forge it. You can go talk to the other lady if you want to just buy it instead of have me forge it. But the other lady can only make basic things. My mini-map has expanded. Oh snap, I can get things now. I can also cook things, and what they're going to do is sort my stuff. That's interesting. Put raw meat on the top. And you like finding those herbs? I got a little advice for you. Stamina shrinkage, barbecue spit. This is all stuff I was telling you about increasing stamina and whatnot. I do have some herbs. And just to show off the barbecue spit, you press X on the Xbox controller, which is actually Y, because, you know, this is... It's really pretty. So basically you have a tiny window of opportunity to make your well-done steak. So my talking wasn't very good because I was focusing. Right after the music stops, it'll change color to more of a golden brown. You then have to press A as quickly as possible, or you get burnt meat. Dun, 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 dun. So tasty. Like, where is that person is my question. So, burnt meat lowers your stamina, as seen here. Well done steak raises your stamina by 2. There we go. I was telling us to explore. Going to go to area 6, that's where all the cool kids go. Monster list, we can buy, we have to buy it from the like shop lady back at town. So you can see there's like a bee's nest over there, and also mushrooms with some whatever these guys are called, I can't remember. Alteroths. Basically giant ants. And they eat mushrooms. Now if you go down on your knees before gathering, you will gather faster. If you're wondering how to get this game, I found a video on it. And if you want me to, I can put the video in the description. Once you're done gathering things, they will disappear. And this entire game is in third person. There's no first person mode. It's all third person. And at first, everything is really tiny, but they get bigger. It's basically like Dark Souls. This is Dark Souls of animals. Those are Jaggy. They're basically the first things that will try to eat your face, but they're not very good at it. And Jaggies have some really interesting biology going on with them. Those are Jaggy. Killing them is a great way to get resources. You need 30 resources before you can go back. So Jaggies, so they live in a pack, as seen here. And once the pack leader dies, or the Great Jaggy dies, then one of the regular Jaggies will morph into a Great Jaggy. And as you're about to find out, a Great Jaggy is way, way, way bigger than regular Jaggies, and has like fur on it. Like, they probably get bigger by 6 times. And this happens very quickly after the death of their previous Great Jaggy. Which I just thought I should point out. Oh, there's no more in here. Also, when I'm running this on Cemu, there's some shadow glitches, as I'm sure you can see right now. Like in the sides where the plants are. These are called Kelby. They don't attack you, but it's possible for them to attack you if you like run in the wave when they're running their little horns around. Sweet, got a Kelpie horn. Kelpie horns are actually pretty rare. My family is back. So this might actually be the end of it. I was hoping to finish the tutorial before I had to stop because of getting interrupted by people. Oh, did you collect the resources? Never make it back to the village, just make sure you give me a heart. Is there a way to check resources without killing something? I guess I'll have to kill an Aptonoth to see what I have. I wasn't paying close enough attention. We only have 25.
Hey, Laura wants you to do.
Okay.
Just go down to her bedroom.
That was my little sister. So, I guess I'll have to go. Sorry that I couldn't finish the tutorial. This is the problem with live streaming. But I hope to do this more often and for a longer period of time. But until the next one, which will probably be Skyrim, goodbye.